Hi everyone, sorry about that. We had a bit of a snag with the original stream. Basically, StreamYard has this massive problem that if you exit the studio and then go back in, sometimes it puts a duplicate up, which meant that two of the sessions were running at the same time, which meant you got amazing echo. So I had to disable the whole thing. I had to schedule a new broadcast. I had to just basically do it all from scratch and copy and paste the entire thing over and then run it again. So hopefully the audio and all that's back now. But yeah, that was a bit of a scare. So my apologies for that. Will not happen again. At least I hope not. So yeah, thanks for joining me for this impromptu stream. This is not going to be a long one. It's not a Q&A or anything like that. I just wanted to chat about an upcoming event that I am doing on the 30th of July. I've been wanting to do this for a good couple of years now, but I've never really had the chance to. So like I've kind of like, oh, I've been busy. It's been late July, or I've just not had the time. But now this year, I thought, you know what, I want to. So what is basically happening is, as the title suggests, a 24-hour marathon. But what exactly is this 24-hour marathon? Well, I mean, basically, we've seen other people do it, and it's essentially a time when you play nothing but board games for, well, 24 hours. I mean, what more do you want? So it's kind of like an endurance challenge. You basically just have to play as many games as you can in that time. It doesn't matter too much if, it doesn't matter too much, like, if you've got to, like, get some food and stuff, but at the end of the day, you do at least need to, get some good games played. So with regards to who's actually hosting it, it's basically, if I share the screen a sec. Yeah, sorry, because I had to do this from scratch. It is a bit of a palaver trying to get this done, so I do apologize. Right, so hopefully that's going to start showing. Come on. Why is StreamYard doing this to me? It's really not wanting to play ball. All right, this will do. Right, so it's Dan Apsey and his gang. So it's the 24-hour marathon. In fact, they're actually in the chat. So they've got a YouTube channel themselves. So hopefully if I show that, it will basically show their page. Not tons of subscribers and stuff. It's basically just a holding pen so that they can, like, show off the streams and what exactly they do. But essentially, the 24-hour board hour marathon is run by a friend of mine called Dan Apsey and his crew. And it's a not-for-profit organization that raises money for a charity called Cots for Tots. I'm pretty certain that's the only charity that they've actually done. But Cots for Tots, it's essentially, a charity caring for, young babies, newborn babies. And in fact, if you're in the chat, would you mind putting down the link in case I can't find it on, because I've got it in my description of the video, but if you want to put the link in the comments, that'd be much appreciated, to your Just Giving page. But essentially, it's all the proceeds of the event go to this charity, and I'm going to be there as a ticket holder, but I also will donate to the charity, obviously. That is kind of a given. But yeah, you can turn up to this event as a normal guest, or you can opt to do the 24 hours thing. It is entirely up to you. But if I can find the actual website, here we go. This might be a better one. So here we go. It takes place on, come on. Why does StreamYard want to hate me tonight? There you go. I mean, this is supposed to be for charity, StreamYard. Give me a break. So here we go. 24-hour board game marathon, Saturday the 30th of July to Sunday the 31st of July 2022. So i.e., in other words, the end of this month. So they've basically raised over 11 grand for various charities over 3 marathons. So this is now the 4th one they're doing. As I say, this is the first one I've attended, but it's the 4th one they've done. And you can just buy tickets as a normal goer. So if anybody does live anywhere near Somerton, it's held at Edgar Hall, Bancombe Road, Somerton. It's close to Yeovil, closest to the sort of West Country front. And it's going from 9 o'clock to 9 o'clock. I thought it was from 8 till 8, actually. So I'll have to reconfigure my plan slightly there. But you can attend for, a few hours, 12 hours, do the whole 24 hours if you really want. Again, it's effectively a donation to charity at the end of the day. But it's not just simply a case that I'm going there and I'm going to do 24 hours. I mean, I have done this thing before. And yeah, put it this way. The last time I did a 24-hour board game marathon was when I was in my 20s. I was a bit fitter then. I was certainly younger then. And when I did it, I got struggled when I got to nighttime because I ended up playing by myself for most of it. And it basically essentially, yeah, it did get a little bit tough at night, especially when I had to play a fair few solo games by myself. But then in the morning, your kind of body clock resets and realizes you're not going to go to sleep. And then in the morning, I actually played Twilight Imperium. I think I actually did a 35-hour board game marathon as a result because I suddenly woke up again like I'd hit my second wind. But I'm 38 years old now. So staying awake for 24 hours is not something that I tend to do often. So it's going to be a bit interesting to see how long I last. But it's not just simply a case of go there and play games, because as fun as that is, that would get boring after a while. So what I'm also going to be doing there, as well as just playing games, is join them in their live streams. So they have a live stream that runs the entire time. It will say coming soon there because, well, there's nothing there at the moment. But they can stream to Facebook Live, they can stream to Twitch, and I don't know if they're streaming to their YouTube channel as well. I think they are. So, by all means, confirm that in the comments there, mate. But so you can go to their website and just click on Facebook Live or the Twitch channel. I don't want to actually click on the Twitch channel because last time I did, I had some video playing in the background. I don't know how to work Twitch at all, but they stream the entire thing live and they do various games, live for people to watch. And the idea is that some of us are guests. Obviously, they're like Dan and his friends are going to be like in most of the games on that stream, but some guests they've allowed to just come on and do teachings or play certain games. And suffice to say, if I can find the actual Facebook page, I'm in a couple of them myself. So firstly, Art Nova, 11 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. I'm certain we'll get another couple of people in with this because this is an old post. This is 6 days old, so I'm pretty certain we'll get more people in at the time. But yeah, there's going to be a non-learning game of Art Nova. I love myself some Art Nova, so can't wait to play this. But this is 11 a.m., so this is going to be 2 hours into the event, and then I get into a heavy game. But then literally an hour and a half after that, I will be teaching a game from between 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. that day with at least 2 other players, possibly one more, but probably just us 3. And it says TBA because I couldn't decide what I was going to teach, but it has been agreed now that I will be teaching Star Wars Outer Rim with the expansion. Art Nova is now full. Okay, so we got a 4-player game of Art Nova going in those 3 hours. But I'm going to be teaching Star Wars Outer Rim with Unfinished Business expansion. So that's going to take up that 3-hour slot. Bearing in mind, I will have been up since Lord knows when in the morning. And by the time I finish that teaching, it's going to be 7 o'clock in the evening. I'll still have to go till 9 o'clock the next morning. So I'm going to be tired, put it that way. I'm certainly going to be needing a ton of coffee, put it that way. But yeah, so the live streams are a nice little cool addition. You know me, I love some live streams. So by all means, at those times, come and check me out. If you're there as a typical attendee, then you can bring your own games, but you can also check out their board game library. So they've got this huge list here with board game links. And I got to admit, there's quite a lot here, quite a lot of main games here. So I might not need to bring as much as I thought. Although a lot of heavy games there. I mean, cool bloody people are going to be knackered after this. But yeah, I can see a few there, like, Viticulture, Abyss, Star Realms, Role Player. I could, I don't have to bring my copies on that lot. I'm never going to play Throw for a Burrito. That ain't happening. Manhattan Project. They got Energy Empire. That'd be good. Underwater Cities. I don't like Pipeline, but, I know people love that at a festival. Bosk is a pretty good little underrated game. Some Ticket to Rides. Villainous. I want to play that. I've never played it before. There's quite a few on there, but certainly I'm going to be bringing some of my own fare along. So, as I say, you can play from their library as you want. So that's all well and good that I'm basically, doing a couple of streams and having fun and saying hi to some people. Like, I know there's going to be a few, buddies there, delighted beholder for kickoff. But I believe also if you've heard of this new podcast starting up, Whose Turn Is It Anyway? Old girl mate of mine I used to know from school was part of it, and I think they're going to be there as well, so that'd be pretty good. I don't know if Paul Grogan's going to be there. I'd have to double check, but certainly we're going to get a few people there that we can hang out with, which will be really sweet. And yeah, I just think it's going to be a pretty all-round good day, despite the challenge itself. But that's all well and good. But what's the important part? Actually, the charity part itself. So what I need to find is I need to find their Just Giving link. That's what I need. So where's the Cots for? Well, there we go. So we've got Cots for Tots, a special care baby charity raising money to save and transform lives at the Neonatal Intensive Care Unit at St. Michael's Hospital, Bristol, and Tots for Tots House, free home from home accommodation for families of babies from Bristol, the Southwest, South Wales, and beyond. So it is mostly like a UK charity. You can go to their website and just donate via PayPal, like nice and quick. What I am trying to find is the Just Giving page. It's in the link in the description to this video, so you will be able to find it. But I was hoping I could show you the actual page, but I guess maybe not. But essentially, what the Just Giving page is that it's going to be a link to donate other than this, but it tracks people who have, and you can do it from abroad. You can do it in UK sterling, US dollars, Canadian dollars, Australian dollars, and euros as well. And as I say, check the link in the description to the stream and you will find it easily enough. I've made it like the first link that there is. And I know a lot of you who choose to watch the stream won't be there, but honestly, if you can donate, link is on homepage? Let's check. Let's have a look. Homepage. Here we go. Thank you. Thank you, Tony, for pointing that out. So yeah, it may not look like a big total there, but bearing in mind this thing gets it gets donations in from multiple sources, a PayPal source here, ticket sales there, and this Just Giving page. So this isn't like all the money they've raised. This is just some of the money they've raised. But they've had some supporters in already, and I'll certainly get a donation in here at some point. But this is what I'm imploring anybody who's watching my show to to basically get in on board. If you can't come to the actual event, which granted, if you don't live in the UK, I don't see why you would be there. But sorry, Dan, I need you to not take the spotlight there for a minute. But I would love you to be able to just go on here and make a donation as much as you like. I mean, people are putting 10 and 20. You can put in 5, whatever. I'm not sure if 10's the minimum, but I just donate, please. I mean, this is a good charity, Tots for Tots. They've done a lot of cool things in the UK, and who doesn't want to help out babies and families and stuff like that. So that's what I'm just asking my viewers to do. Please, if you can, donate a little to this. You don't even have to put your name. You can do it anonymously if you want. There's somebody here, anonymous, £10. You don't have to put your names down. But it would just, it would make my day, and it would certainly make this charity's day and Dan's day if you could donate a little. I say I'm doing the challenge as a result of asking you to do this. All right. I'm not simply just attending a board game conference for like 8 hours and then telling people to shed money. No, that I'm doing this challenge so that you can do this. All right. And like I say, at my age, it's not as easy to do that. So by all means, please get some extra funds in there. But as according to them, £11,000 so far in terms of like all their things. So, they've done a lot. They've done a good job, and I want it to keep going. What else? We got galleries. This is all the pictures. Must have more pictures. And I see. So it's one of those type things. It's one of those weird slidey shows. So anybody can come along to these things. This is their Twitch setup. Apparently, I think this is 2019. This is a couple of years ago. I don't think it was on last year. I think COVID sort of put paid to it, but they got a whole decent enough space, decent enough tables. Lots of people, little retail stand as well. Wow, it looks really high tech. I don't know the first thing about doing a Twitch recording, so maybe they can give me a few pointers. But as you can see, quite a few things there. Yeah, this is Wincanton Memorial Hall, Somerset, back in 2019. Blimey. Reef, always like a bit of reef. Lots of people there. As you can see, that it does get relatively packed when you're there on the day. People do. It gets a lot of buzz around the UK about this time, and Dan and this crew do a lot of, I won't say advertising. They do a lot of like social media pushing to sort of get people aware of this thing. So yeah, it does end up with quite a few people. Clearly, they've got way more like technology expertise than I have. I do not have anywhere near this kind of setup for my YouTube streams. So this is completely beyond me, like looking at all this. But yep, lots of games, lots of cool people, lots of craziness. How do I get off this? Here we go. Anything else for me to look at there? So yep, so you've got to, their story. I'm not going to like read the whole story there, but I do recommend actually reading it because it's quite a little heartwarming story. Actually, this is not just them saying, "Oh, I just want to give to charity." No, they do actually have a pretty heartwarming background story as to why they're doing this. So I urge people to go and watch that. They got a few videos that you can watch from the previous streams. So if you want to see what their streams are like, then they got loads of them here. Hopefully, I'm not going to do anything stupid on the stream. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, that's basically the deal. So, Dan's giving lots of good, information here. So new hall, bigger place, 500 capacity. That's going to be quite a big, size for the conference, actually. Hello, Kabuki. Yep, that's fine. This was just a short stream anyway, and it nearly didn't happen because of StreamYard trying to screw me over like it has been for the last, 10 minutes. But, yeah, that's mainly the deal, really. If anyone's got any sort of questions about the thing itself or the donations, then I think now's a good time to just whip them out, get them in the comment section, get them in the chat, because I think while Dan's here in the actual chat at the moment, now's a good time to ask a question, because I'm pretty certain he'll answer your questions literally instantly. But yeah, that's the plan. So, Art Nova, Star Wars Outer Rim. I better brush up on my teaching skills for that one, but I don't know what other games I'm going to play. Certainly going to bring a bunch along. I don't want to bring too many heavy games. I got to last 24 hours, and let's face it, teaching Star Wars Outer Rim and playing Art Nova is already going to be pretty big, shall we say? But I'm thinking maybe some Party S stuff, like First Contact. First Contact would be pretty good. Where is it? Right here, actually. Yeah, that one. That one doesn't get enough play sometimes, and that would be good. Somewhere between 5 to 7 players that I could get this down to show that Codenames is dead and that First Contact is the king. That would be pretty sweet. New Angeles, maybe. I don't know. I mean, teaching that 6 players is going to be fun, but it could be. New Angeles could work. The only problem is if I do that late in the endurance challenge, that could make for a very heated negotiation game. And certainly, as Kabuki says, doing the heavier stuff early would be a good idea. And well, like I say, Art Nova is literally 2 hours into the event. So what 2-hour game can I get done in the first couple of hours? Probably a midweight game. Could bring something like Viscounts of the West Kingdom, Architects of the West Kingdom. Oh yeah, Architects of the West Kingdom with the expansion, the playmat. That'd be pretty cool to get out. Or maybe Expanded Abyss. That'd be pretty sweet. If anyone's bringing Spirit Island, I wouldn't say no to the game of Spirit Island at some point. That'd be pretty cool. I think someone does Architects. That'd be good. I've checked that if it's in the library or not, but someone does Architects that I've got down here, can do 7 players, and we can do that as a cool little filler. Try to think what else. I'm not bringing any LCGs to my knowledge, so things like Arkham Horror, probably not bringing that. But yeah, too much to carry, I think, with those. So I'm probably going to leave the LCG. At home. Ring. Oh god, everything is trying to screw me over today. Even the Wi-Fi is trying to screw me. But yeah, I have to say, I'm looking forward to it. So not much else really I can say. So as I say, I'm sorry for the abrupt, weird start for this. When StreamYard screwed me over with the echoing thing, but that's basically the gist. I'm doing the challenge. It's Saturday, 30th of July, 9 a.m. to 9 a.m. Funny enough, the next day. The plan is that I will be I'm staying in a hotel nearby on the Friday night. So I'll be heading there after work. And then I'll stay there for the evening, chill, get a very early night. And yeah, I knew there was a blip. It was essentially a bit of Wi-Fi cutting out. And yeah, I'll stay in a nearby hotel, get a decent night, get up, very big breakfast, and then get to the event for essentially 9 o'clock start, and then I won't leave until 9 the next morning, which is going to be fun because I haven't got a hotel booked for Sunday. So I think what's going to happen is a friend of mine's dad is hosting a barbecue at some point in the afternoon. I'm thinking of popping along to that or going straight home. I don't know, but there could be a chance that I might be just pulling over on the side of the road somewhere on the A303 or whatever and just grabbing a nap in my car, because that might actually be the only way I'll be able to get any more sleep back, because I need to be up and ready for work on Monday. So I can't, suffer no jet lag or jet lag. We know what that means. So, my body clock needs to get back to normal before I go back to work. So we shall see. Anyway, I'm not going to let this drag on anymore. So hopefully that was enough information there. By all means, check out the 24-hour Marathon board game website. All the relevant links are in the description and this video. They should be there because I did copy and paste everything over. I think I just need to upload the thumbnail and stuff like that again. But basically, that's the deal. So all the links are in the description, including the donation page. If you can turn up at the event and I'll see you there, by all means, say hi. I'll have the... no, I'm not bringing a sleeping bag. I hope I won't need that. But yeah, I hope to see you a lot there. Just come and say hi. I'll have my banner and stuff like that. Possibly my polo shirt on, although having that polo shirt does depend on the venue and how hot it is, because at the moment we're suffering another heat wave. And I hope to God that come the 30th of July, we do not have another hot day that day. Otherwise, that room had better be air conditioned. Otherwise, I'm going to suffer greatly. We'll have to see, but we'll cross that bridge at the time. So anyway, I'm going to end the stream there. So thanks everybody for tuning in for this brief session. By all means, donate if you can. Cots for Tots and the rest of us will very much appreciate it. And I'll see you on the next live stream, which I don't know what that will be. I think All Aboard Gamer and I will be doing a top 10 soon. So that's probably going to happen. But for now, I need to upload. Yes, I do need to do something. I need to upload the Living Forest review because I've edited that. It's ready and it's just waiting to be uploaded. So, you're going to get that in probably the next 10, 20 minutes as I do the YouTube stuff for there. So by all means, I'll catch you soon. And, bye-bye and happy donating. Take care, everybody.